Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our Oracle and Tarot card reading. And this reading is going to be for the week of November the 23rd. And I'm using a new deck called the Spellcasting Oracle Cards. And this is a deck by Flavia Kate Peters. And it's an amazing, amazing deck of cards. I just received these. If you would like to see the review of them, I just posted it here on my YouTube channel under the playlist. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers the highest good of all. You may use this as a pick a card reading 1, 2, or 3, or a blended reading of all 3 cards for the week. First card I'll take from the top. Middle of the week, or card 2, I'll take from the center. And the last card, the third card, or end of the week, I will take the bottom card. Look at how vibrant the colors are of these cards. They are truly, truly amazing. And wait till you see the artwork on these. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so first card, card number 1 at the beginning of the week, we have willpower. Okay, and I hope the camera is picking this up. Let me just move it further closer. And the first card is willpower. And the woman has the world in her hands and these beautiful pictures of the galaxy behind her and her flowing black dress. And what an amazing, amazing energy to this card. And what this card is telling us is at the beginning of the week, okay, it's saying your impulsive behavior invites temptation and you cannot resist being enticed. So something's going to entice you in the beginning of this week. And it's saying the motto, life is too short, has attracted all sorts of attention as well as some naughty behavior. And in the past, you found that trouble has followed you. It's time to put that behind you now and take responsibility and grow up. Instead of giving in to temptation, determine whether or not you're being lured for your highest good. A test of strength or character is required to conquer a lazy attitude. Focus and willpower will keep you from destruction, leading you to a resolution and a firmness of purpose. So something's going to tempt you to do maybe something, not so much with an integrity, maybe something immoral, maybe winning at all costs, doing something underhanded. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for impulsiveness. Do not allow yourself to be ruled by your emotions in the beginning of the week. So there may be for some of you something presented to you in the beginning of the week that you want to make sure that you do the right thing, that you control your emotions, control maybe your anger or your temper, and not to be, tempted into any kind of impulsive behavior that, may not be in integrity or, decency or honesty. So you're being tested. Something is going to test you, and your strength is going to be tested. So be sure that you do not do something that you may regret later. This may be someone even tempting you into an argument or trying to draw you into some kind of chaos or drama. And, usually our first reaction is to, argue back with the person. But more or less, this card is telling you to use your willpower and stand in your power and be strong and do not give in to whatever this type of temptation is going to be in the beginning of the week. And then card number 2, or the middle of the week, is answers. And this man, his eyes are so intense. And for those of you that picked card 2, or the middle of the week, it says that you already know the answers to your questions. So why do you pursue the opinions of others? And, we all do this. We all feel something in our gut. We all feel our intuition. But for some reason, we doubt ourselves, and we shouldn't, because our gut feelings are always right on point. They're spot on. But we've all been known to ask people, well, what do you feel about this, or what do you feel about that, when you know deep down in your heart what the answer is, and you know what's right for you and what's wrong. But like I said, we still keep asking other people's opinions. So it's time to trust, okay, these gut feelings. Trust as your journey to the dark chambers within, and boldly ask for the truth to be revealed to you. So I always ask for signs. And you could find signs in a song maybe that comes on the radio, or maybe something that you had a dream about the night before, or just an animal crossing your path, or something in nature. But if you ask for a sign, so you know what you're feeling or thinking is right, you will receive whatever sign you ask for. And as the answers shine forth, you'll find all the advice and knowledge that you need at this time. There's no need to seek the approval of anyone else, for the answers are all around. So keep a keen outlook for signs and signals from the natural and mystical world as messages appear to you through cloud formations, feathers you find on the ground. I find pennies on the ground a lot. You know how they say pennies from heaven, and that's how I know my passed on loved ones are watching over me. And, especially your dreams. So, maybe even say before you go to bed at night, please reveal to me in my dreams the knowledge and the answers that I seek and that I need to know. Because there's so many messages and symbolisms in our dreams. And what we think was silly in a dream might have some really deep meaning to whatever this is you need an answer to. And then the last card, or card number 3 for the end of the week, is freedom. And I love this card. This woman is in a cage. However, there's this dove flying up above. And, she's looking downward, and she's literally trapped. Okay? She's caged in by, someone or something. And the energy from this card is saying that, your power is eternal, and yet you're held down by the heaviness of burdens, tied into emotional commitments. Somebody fears your power, having recognized your full potential on all levels, and has led you to buy into a false doubt, worry, and insecurity. Restriction and control has dimmed your spirit and suffocated the expression of your soul. It's time to fly the nest and release yourself from those who have clipped your wings. And we all find ourselves in these situations too. I mean, I was in a job that was such a soul crusher for years and years and years. And when I broke free from there, it was very scary because I had no idea what I was going to do. But I just knew I couldn't take it anymore. I just could not stay in that situation. And a lot of you out there are feeling the same. Stuck in a career or a toxic workplace where you feel so restricted, or some of you may be in a relationship where you're with a very controlling, narcissistic person who just won't allow you to be yourself or to have any freedom, and you feel caged, you feel, held back, but we all have our own free will to break whatever chains these are that bind us, that are holding us back. And, it's saying to rise, freely above anything that's enslaved you or imprisoned you, and allow your mind to be liberated as your heart and soul soar into new heights. But only you could allow yourself to break free from whatever this cage is in your life. Is it a friendship? Friendship where maybe your friend, you think is your friend, doesn't want you to succeed, or holding you back, or always saying negative, toxic things, or being pessimistic? Or is it a relationship you're sticking with because it's familiar and you fear being alone, but it's just not fulfilling? Or is it that job or career that you really need to leave behind? And the biggest excuse I hear from people is, well, I've invested so much time, whether it's a relationship or a job or a friendship. Well, I've been with this person or this company or this situation for so long. Yeah, but guess what? You don't need to waste any more time. Okay? If you've wasted way too much time, now's the time to liberate yourself and free yourself. And we all know what this is in our lives. And at the end of the week, we want to, take stock of that and realize what's holding you back in your life, what's holding you in bondage, what's preventing you from soaring to new heights, what's preventing you and dimming your lights. Okay, life is too short to allow these things to hold us back. And I know change is scary. It's very scary. But guess what? It's even worse to stay in a situation where you're not fulfilled and then maybe wake up someday and realize that you wasted your whole life with the person or situation or a job. What an amazing week. I mean, I really love these cards. To me, these cards are really spot on. And I'm looking forward to using them this week as well. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please like it by giving it a thumbs up, share it, and above all, subscribe because I will be back with more.